Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, February 9th, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I nurture the qualities in me that I would like to see in this world. And as I was sitting here thinking about all of the energies coming through, I realized that Aquarius is the essence of be the change. Aquarius is where we really need to get a grip on that energy of be the change and not just say it or envision it, but really activate it. I've talked a lot about the glyph for Aquarius, which is these double wavy lines and various meanings that they could be. So many things that these wavy lines could be. But one of them always seems so profound to me is it's not just about staying up here in the innovation, in the mind. Aquarius is air, so it's easy for it to stay up there. But to ground it in, to bring it in, to make it physical as well. That's why we're here on Earth and not just in the spirit realm, because we wanted to come in and make it all physical and experience, knocking things over, experience, that's what happens in the physical, what it means to be in the physical. So let's embrace the being of the change and embrace in us the qualities that we would like to see unfolding in the world. Happy new moon. We have a new moon today in Aquarius, and this is technically Chinese New Year. So it's interesting because if you look in a calendar, it'll be Chinese New Year on the 10th, because over in Asia, as we are celebrating the new moon here on the 9th, it is the 10th there. So technically, this new moon brings in the year of the dragon. Hello, dragon energy. And I know I said that I was going to pull cards on Thursday, and then my value system day got very busy. And part of my values is not overtaxing myself. So Friday or Saturday, stay tuned. It's going to happen. But today, I did pull a dragon card for the collective. We'll look at that in just a moment. But let's look at this new moon in Aquarius. The new moon happens at 2:59 p.m. Pacific time. It is at 20 degrees Aquarius. The last connection the moon actually makes is at 12:35 with a square with Uranus. And hello, how did you feel today with this Sun-Uranus square preparing us for this lunar Uranus square? It's really interesting. Joe and I had very different experiences with this Uranus energy. He literally woke up falling off the bed, wrong side of the bed kind of energy. And I spent my day kind of trying to play with the energies to see where I could leverage them. I was playing scientist, so watch that. That's part of the Aquarius energies. It's like jumping on a different wave. I feel like in Aquarius, more than any other sign, maybe besides Gemini, it's so easy to be okay, I'm done with this wave, I'm jumping on this next one. And completely shifting the vibrational energy that you're in. And this could be by what you choose to think, what you're listening to, who you're surrounding yourself with, what you're reading, the music. There's so many layers that you can catch a wave and sit on top of the world. That's the song playing in my head right now. There's so many ways you can leverage and jump. And I think that's so important to remember as we will have Pluto in Aquarius for the next 20 years. And so getting used to empowering the vibration that you are standing in, empowering your vibration, is a powerful energy. Now, it's so interesting. The Sabian symbol for this new moon is, in essence, a dove bearing a message, being a messenger, in essence. The next Sabian symbol was a depressed and lonely woman. That was the essence of it. And again, it felt like kind of what I was saying. You can be alert, looking for the messages, tuning into the universe, communicating with the vibrational energy of everything. We are anyway, whether you're aware of it or not. Like go outside, you are communicating with the bats and the bees and the tigers and the kitty cats and all of them. And, if they match, you may have a kitty cat come over to you. And if they don't, you may not even see that cat is out there. We're always in communication on a vibrational level. And so the universe is sending you messages like, hey, here's a reflection. Here's a reflection. What do you want to do with it? What wave are you going to catch now? So to me, that dove is a reminder of it. My feeling about the lonely, isolated, detached, depressed person, they said woman in the saving symbol book, but like person, any person can feel like that, is they've forgotten that they're in communication with everything. They've forgotten that we're never really alone, that we're always in connection, whether it's God, universe, or like I said, I saw a ladybug again today. The ladybugs that just live in the house now. We're always in communion. We're always in connection. That doesn't mean that it's always enough, right? Like the ladybug in the house might not be enough to quell the loneliness, but it's a reminder to jump back into connection with the dynamic universe, and that you can change your wave. You can catch a different wave and shift yourself from that place. So keep that in mind with this energy. Now, the moon and Uranus square right before the new moon may have you releasing some of the challenging energies. This is what Uranus is for. This astro is always serving you. And the astro always has multiple levels, multiple wavelengths that you can jump on. And one of those wavelengths with Uranus is the trigger wavelength. So realize that. But remember, the breakthrough one is also there. That revolution, that evolution one is also there with the Uranus energy. And Aquarius, new moon in Aquarius, planting seeds for the future. What would you like it to look like? What would you like it to feel like in your life, in the world in general? And then where can you embrace the qualities, the energies that bring that action? So, powerful, very powerful. Let's look at the dragon card, and then we'll look at the other cards. Ooh, little bit of abundance on top. That's nice. I didn't even look at the cards. I did look at this card. So, for the collective, it's funny because it's a wood dragon, and I got an earth and water dragon from the Dragon Oracle. And it says, creates the foundation for new growth. Hello, new moon energy. A fresh start is coming. New opportunities. Nurture your ideas. Harvest the abundance. Picking this card suggests it's time to start a new phase of your life. Fresh opportunities will be presenting themselves to you. Be ready to nurture any ideas and visions that come to you. They will motivate you to put in the necessary work, the action, right? For this is an important step, and then you can harvest your abundance. So I'm not going to read the whole thing, but utilize that dragon energy. And I mean, the year of the dragon, to me, I have such a strong love and connection of dragon energy. Dragon is loyal. It is inspiring. It is, what is that word? Charismatic. But that's not it. Driven. Dragon energy can be very driven. It's a year of hard work, but like benefits coming, like really seeing the benefits from the hard work. So keep that in mind with the year of the dragon. What does dragon energy mean to you? I think for so long, dragon energy has been, maligned because you want to go like slay your dragon, but I never want to slay my dragon. I always want to play with my dragon. So, no slaying the dragons here. So let's look at this. Oof. Okay, well, Interesting. We do have a little Uranus energy. We do have a little bit of Thunderbolt. And I mean, I think of this always when I do the scope, because I'm like, I'm going to be up here and I'm going to tell you, like, embrace the good. Be the good. And I know there's so much Thunderbolt on this planet right now. I know. And it grieves me. And it's hard. And I also know this energy I need to be in to be my best self, to help. Otherwise, I am the person who wants to hide under the covers. So I have to prop myself up so that I can be in the energy of solutions, not buried by the heaviness of it all. So watch for that. Yes, things are hard. Oh my goodness. The weather and the wars and the fear-mongering is so heavy. And this dude's like, you gotta stay in balance. It's funny, I just heard Dory's voice, like, just keep swimming. You gotta stay in balance between the physical and the spiritual. And the spiritual part of yourself knows, like, even though there's so much intensity going on, it's part of the process. It's part of the unwinding to come back to a place of wholeness and oneness and goodness. And be that goodness now. Be that wholeness now. Be that oneness now as much as you can to help engage these shifts and changes. We do have some inner child energy going on. So watch where you may have locked pieces of yourself out that you need to be this change. Watch the projection energy right now. With Aquarius energy, especially with Mercury in Aquarius, our antennas are especially strong. So watch what you're picking up. Energetic hygiene, always important. I wish that you could hear when I, like, ring my little bells, my little bowls, because I think that energy is so purifying. But put on some bowls. Get a little incense. Wash yourself. Take a shower. Be intentional about clearing your energy. Release those projections. Release the mind fields from yourself. And that'll help with releasing this stuff. And finally, maturity. Come to the wholeness. Come to the oneness within yourself in this. And recognize the power that you are. Because you are, I am, we are together. The solution. So, that's it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And remember who you are. For you are the solution. Namaste.